Åge. Det er sådan, at vi har set på lavkage tidligere. Nu bliver det en anden form for madlavning, John.
Det gør det.
Det bliver noget med suppe.
Ja.
Og man siger jo, at nogle tv-programmer de er lidt for tandløse, men det kan man ikke sige om vores næste indslag her, tror jeg.
First of all, I got 6 boneless chicken breasts, and I boiled them, and after they were done, you did it that time.
Now watch your mouth. Uh-oh, there goes the tooth right into the soup.
And there goes Tammy right to the floor.
My tooth is gone. It was falling in the soup. I did not. It's in there. It is in there.
This little creature is an opossum, the only marsupial found north of Mexico. When threatened by a predator like a dog, this animal will feign death or play possum. Well, come on, play possum. I don't think we got a possum. Are you a possum? The dog's dead.
Ja. Om hunden spillede død, eller om den bare havde spist noget af suppen, det ved vi ikke. Men den så helt død ud. Men vi skal vide til noget andet, John. Og det bliver...
Katte.
Nej, det bliver ikke katte den her gang. Det bliver den amerikanske tv-journalist Lisa Gibbons. Og hun har haft travlt.
Ja.
Hun er meget populær i USA, og hun har meget travlt. Og derfor har hun ikke rigtig tid til altid at lave sin egen research. Og det har man udnyttet til at lave en lille practical joke med hende. Det er sådan, at Lisa Gibbons, hun tror, hun skal være med i en direkte udsendelse, hvor hun skal møde forfatterinden. Men hun har aldrig set forfatterinden før. Og derfor blev hun snydt, fordi hun opdager lige pludselig midt under udsendelsen, at det er en anden en, hun sidder og snakker med, end hun havde regnet med. Men det er slet ikke nogen rigtig direkte udsendelse, for det er i virkeligheden en practical joke. Sådan kommer nu.
Now, Lisa's been told that she's interviewing author Iris Dart by satellite from Pittsburgh, and the first surprise she's going to get is that Iris will be in the studio with her, and she's about to find that out from her director, Rhonda Marias.
Can I get some direction, Ron, on where I'm to look? Am I to look...
No, Lisa,
Now, keep in mind that Lisa is wearing an earpiece, through which she hears her director, and in a few moments, you'll see her amazement when she finds out that Iris is not in Pittsburgh, as she thought, but will be sitting next to her on the Entertainment Tonight set.
I'm...
Well, as soon as Brenda introduces
Right.
you, when you start your interview, then go ahead and look to your left and...
And then look at the monitor?
Well, no, you really don't have to look at the monitor at all. Once your introduction is done.
Where will she be?
She's going to be next to you. She's going to be... Iris is going to be next to you. Yeah, she's not here yet.
You know what?
She's en route.
I'm a complete idiot. I thought she was going to be in Pittsburgh.
Oh, no, she's here live.
Well, I wondered why the heck I was doing this interview.
You're doing it for a practical joke.
And we go on in 3 minutes, and she's not here.
I am so stupid. Okay.
Lisa's expecting Iris Dart, author of I'll Be There, the sequel to Beaches. But we're sending in Iris Duarte, author of a travel book about beaches.
All right.
Look at this commotion. That's the author arriving at the studio for makeup with moments to spare.
She's here. She's here. 30 seconds. Oh, my gosh.
Go, go, go. Come on.
We brought our fake Iris in at the last moment, so Lisa wouldn't have time to talk to her.
This is so great.
That's actress Laura Julian.
6, 5 to Pittsburgh. 4, 3, 2.
In moments,
It's
Lisa will
Wednesday
hear
once
actress
again,
Brenda
which means it's
Bolte,
time
who's
for
playing the
Brenda
news
Bolte
anchor in
and
Pittsburgh.
Brenda is only a few feet away in the control room.
Brenda.
Thank you, Don. Tonight, we'll be talking with Iris Dart, who residents of Pittsburgh will remember as Iris Rayner. She's the author of the best-selling novel Beaches.
This is the real
Iris has recently
Iris
completed
Dart.
the sequel to Beaches, entitled I'll Be There. She's joining us tonight, live from Hollywood, where she's talking with Lisa Gibbons of Entertainment Tonight. Ladies, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us. How are you guys?
We're terrific. And yourself?
We're doing just great. I should say that Iris is a little bit out of breath. She just sort of dashed onto the studio lot here. So this is live television at its best.
At its finest.
So she's not nervous. She's just a little out of breath.
Well, I'm also a little nervous, so please...
Lisa doesn't know she's got the wrong
The
author.
last time that you dealt with these characters, you had a best-selling book, you had a hit movie. I guess that's reason enough to prompt a sequel.
Well, actually, the main reason I wrote the sequel was
She's
that
talking about the sequel to
the
her
first time the
travel
book seemed
book.
to strike a responsive chord in a lot of people that I never anticipated. So I thought, okay, let me try it again. I got lucky once. Maybe the same thing can happen again, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. But starting out with you this way, I think, is a wonderful omen.
Lisa, I'm sorry, I need to interrupt here. This is Brenda in Pittsburgh.
So crazy about it, and she was very generous to help me with...
Lisa, can you hear me? I think we have a bit of confusion. I don't believe that this is the Iris Dart that we know and love in Pittsburgh.
Forgive me?
I'm afraid we are a bit confused. I don't think that this is the Iris Dart that we know from Pittsburgh. Perhaps you could help me clear up this situation.
Lisa, I don't know what's going on.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Brenda, I can't really hear you. Can you hear Pittsburgh? Do you have...
Lisa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, I think we have a wee
Lisa,
bit of
David
confusion here.
David tells me that this is the wrong person for some reason. He's going out to get the right person who just arrived.
I don't think that this is the Iris Dart we were expecting. Perhaps she is discussing another...
There's actually a reason, Brenda, why she was out of breath and late. You've got to love this as live television. We actually have a studio confusion. You're supposed to be in another studio, I believe. It's what's happening.
Oh, God, I'm going to
It's what's happening. Lena, say hi to Pittsburgh.
Hello,
and we're just
Pittsburgh.
going to switch chairs, and we're going to get Iris Dart in here to do our interview.
Oh, my God, I'm Iris Duarte. This always happens. You know, I thought it was too good to be true to be with you the first time out.
Do you love this? Say bye to Pittsburgh.
Bye, Pittsburgh. I'm so
We've
sorry.
got Iris Dart. She's on our lot. Iris and I have never met before,
Oh,
and she's racing in now. This is the best thing you'll have happening to your day there, Brenda.
This is terrific. This is the beauty of live television,
Now we
Lisa.
introduce a new Iris Dart to the scenario. Of course, she's just playing
She'd be
Iris.
very
She's really actress Tony Attell.
Come sit right over here, Iris.
Thank you.
Meet, come right over here. Meet Iris Duarte. This is Iris Dart.
Hello. Hi, how are you? You know, I get her mail. We have the same publisher. This is the most...
This is a Hollywood story at its best. Kitty Kelly could go crazy on this. Forget Nancy Reagan. We got the scoop right here, stage 28 at Paramount Studios.
Good sport in my apologies.
No problem. Brenda?
Yes, Lisa.
Can you hear us?
Yes,
okay.
I can.
We're still live, both Irises. I want you both to know that. We're still live in Pittsburgh.
This is great to finally do it together with you. This is very exciting. I'm a fan, so... Oh, well, thank you very much.
So you're with us on what we're talking about, the book I'll Be There, the sequel to Beaches.
Well, now the reference to Bette Midler makes sense. I thought,
Lisa,
how did you know that
they're dumping the weather, so you have 3 more minutes.
That I thought...
3 more minutes.
I interviewed Hollywood personalities to tell me where they like to go on vacation, and Bette Midler was one of my interviewees, so go
All
for
right,
it.
Iris, this is unbelievable. I'm thrilled to meet you because, like you, I'm a fan of big, strong female characters, and we were just saying that Cece Bloom certainly had those characteristics. Was she modeled after someone that you knew in your life?
You know, that's another thing that we seem to...
Oh, she is you.
Yes, it's a relationship between me and my cousin.
Well, now I've got a relationship with Bette because she was so generous in helping me with this book. I mean, this gets weirder and weirder by the minute. In fact, you should read what she had to say in here because she does make a reference to you. This is very strange.
Brenda, has this ever happened to you? Because I don't know.
No, I can't say that it has, Lisa.
Let me just check in with you because I'd like to see how much time we have because I'd like to hear some comments from Iris Dart.
That would be terrific, Lisa. Her audience here is wondering if she will be stopping at Pittsburgh at any time in the near future, perhaps a book signing.
Iris, as you know, is on a promotional tour. They're wanting to know in Pittsburgh if you do plan stop-offs there, if you're going to be doing a book signing with I'll Be There.
Oh, yes, I guess we'll be there in 1 week.
Actually, I'll be there in 2, so if you want to stick around the bookstore a little longer, you can kill 2 books with 1 stone.
You know, I should ask you, Kitty Kelly has a book out now, of course, with Nancy Reagan, and Julia Phillips has a book about Hollywood out. Are there advantages to being a female author at this time?
Oh, I think there's
It's getting a little hairy for women writers because now I think they're on the lookout for us. I mean, in my case, it may be you'll never do an interview in this town again if things don't work out.
I think it's always an advantage to be a woman in any environment.
I don't know. There are advantages and disadvantages. I mean, haven't you found it? I think we've all found it a little bit of a tougher climb than men would, and especially in publishing. It gets really hairy when you get nearer the top.
Lisa,
Iris, jump right in here. Fight for some time.
Lisa, this is Brenda in Pittsburgh. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, I'm wondering, could you ask Iris Dart for us if there is a movie deal forthcoming on I'll Be There?
Yeah, I certainly will. I'm going to
Thank
direct
you.
my comments to Iris Dart for just a moment because
No, please.
we fell in love with CC and there was the movie and you had the bestseller. Are you hoping the same thing will happen with the sequel book, that maybe you'll get back into film production?
Well, with I'll Be There, just to
sequels I know are usually written about novels. I've just got to say something, but this is a sequel to a travel book. It's unusual at the same time.
We can't actually carry this shot, so if we can just stick with Iris.
Oh, God.
I'll Be There,
Okay.
The book is, as far as I'm concerned, Variety said that the best movie Bette Midler ever did was Beaches.
They did, and she talks about it in here because I'm talking about beaches as a terrific place to get away from it all in Hollywood. She mentions Iris. She mentions the wonderful experience she had on the movie.
And they do a movie on it. I'm crazy for them not.
I hope it happens.
I know you and Bette, I know, became friends.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, would she naturally be the person
Now we
to carry
send
this
John
on?
Tesh on the set.
Who else could possibly do it? I mean, she's so...
It's gotta be a joke, right?
We're still live.
Are you still live? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you really?
John Tesh, in one of the great television moments of all time.
I actually have read this book.
Did you read mine as well?
No, I haven't read that book, but I've read this book, and my favorite chapter is one titled "You're on Bloopers and Practical Jokes."
Oh, get out of town! Get out of town! No, stop it! Brenda, you should be shot for participating.
She's not in Pittsburgh. She's in the prompter room.
Stop it! Stop it! This is the worst thing I've ever heard. I quit! Oh, Tesh, man!
All right, this is the real author.
I can't believe it, but I am Iris Dark. You were fabulous.
I read this book for nothing.
Not for nothing. I'll give you a signed copy.
I
You
am
were so poised. I don't know how you did it.
By the way, if you ever do this to me, I'll kill you.
Ja. Sådan kan det gå.
Med rakken flot lige hen over hovedet.
Vi er tilbage lige om lidt.